Welcome back. Well, today we are in a situation here where I think we have to go and visit the governing body, really, for this discussion. Because really, it's a discussion that you really want to have in front of the governing body and ask them, really? Like, you guys really think this way? So let's actually take a ride over to the governing body. Oh, here we are. But maybe before we get here, we're not here yet, but you notice there's a new governing body, members? Hey, this is a new updated governing body, members. Wow. And how did we get this information? Well, here's how we get a lot of our information. Yeah, that guy. You probably heard of that guy. He's over here. This this guy here. Yeah, Chainsaw Pete. He gave us that info. And in case you don't know who Chainsaw Pete is, well, Pete Richard making videos was the last thing he says he's ever planned on doing. And his first video has his mom in it. And he says he's used YouTube to share it with family, and after when he realized he was in a cult, he made a few crazy videos to make it public that he was misled. And now he says, I'm so happy to move on, but I've changed my mind. Now I'm making it my mission in life to expose those who are misleading others. Oh, and I have a chainsaw. So there's Chainsaw Pete. If you don't know him, and just remember, he has a chainsaw. Look at this thing go. Let's see if he can get through it. Wow. For me to get to the governing body, it's a long ways. I think I'm going to have to hop on my rocket. And watch as we crash into the Watchtower. Here it is. I see it coming. Woo! Join us. Well, I'm here. I made it to the governing body here. We have everyone here and all the new members. I'm looking around the room here. They're all here. So I guess now is the time to talk about this big question. In the February, the most recent Watchtower, we're going to pull it up on the screen here. And my question to the governing body is, are you guys angels or rock stars? Let's get into it and take a look at the most recent Watchtower. Okay, we got the magazine pulled up here, and here it is. We're going to go all the way down here to see Rusty. All the way down. Down. We're just scrolling. These are the study editions. Jehovah's Witnesses go through these things very seriously, and they view this information as from God. So we're going to take a look at this February Watchtower to see, here we are. This is the part we wanted. The governing body today. See paragraph 14. And you notice it's a picture that we're over here, right here. It's the same picture. So we're going to go back to this screen here in the Watchtower. And we're going to take a look at what they're saying about themselves here. They're saying how Jehovah guides us today. So they're saying Jehovah leads his people today. He has been doing so by means of his word and his son. Now I have some highlighted stuff here. Now they say missionaries were sent out even during the war, and additionally the faithful slave arranged for the course in the theocratic ministry to train all in the congregation to become better preachers and teachers in these ways. Now, they went on to talk about, how they go over Charles Taze Russell, the whole 1914 thing, and World War I and World War II, and they're considering all of these things part of the prophecy that Russell talked about. And that's how they present themselves. They don't talk about the dates and the false prophecies, but they talk about, they make it look like he was right on cue. So now they're saying, looking back, we can clearly see that Jehovah was guiding his people during the difficult times since World War II. And that was through Rutherford. And then they go on to say here, we therefore have every reason to trust the guidance that he is providing through those appointed to take the lead. And in verse 14, that was what they said in the picture. Check paragraph 14 out. And it says, today, the members of the governing body continue to look for Christ for guidance. You could imagine this. I want to go back to the picture. You see right above my head here? It says right here, see paragraph 14. This is, let's say you're just skimming pictures, right? A lot of people don't read much, so they look at pictures. And they'd see this new picture of the governing body. I better read paragraph 14. Let's go down here. And today, the members of the governing body continue to look to Christ for guidance, and they want the instruction they give to the brothers to reflect heaven's view of matters. In turn, circuit overseers and elders provide direction to the congregations. I could just imagine this. And they have a little star there. They say, see the box, role of the governing body in the February 2021 issue. So now, they say anointed elders are in Christ's right hand. Now, all the governing body members, if we were to go here, they're really referring to them. They're the anointed elders, and they're swooping in, and they're saying all of our elders, because all of their elders follow their elders book, the governing body's elders book. So it's all the elders and them. They work in unison as one body. Now we're back in the article here in paragraph 14. They're saying anointed elders right here. I'm going to highlight it kind of here. Are in Christ's right hand. And they said read Revelation 2 and 1. And we're going to go to Revelation 2 and 1. But I want to just finish up kind of here. And then they talk about a career. They talk about a career in Jehovah's service here, right down here. And this girl says she was offered a 4-year scholarship at university, but she wanted to pursue spiritual goals, so she chose to attend a technical training school. She says, now I enjoy regular pioneering. You see, so Jehovah's Witnesses, or the governing body, I should say, is afraid of university. They're okay with technical school. Get a trade because they need electricians, plumbers, and things to build buildings. But they're afraid of higher education. Why? Well, higher education leads people to research and look into things, look into history. And they go to higher education, they find out, they leave the religion is what happens. So that's why they're really against higher education, because they lose members. Because the members leave and realize that the religion isn't what it's made to believe to be, right? Because people research. Now, this girl here, she enjoys regular pioneering, and at times she says we receive counsel that safeguards us from such things as materialism. And that's the other thing, higher education, they view it with materialism. Now, I always like the closing remarks. Here it is, 18. It says, no doubt, Jehovah will continue to use human representatives to provide guidance during the Great Tribulation and on into the 1,000-year reign. We will keep following that direction, even when doing so requires setting aside our personal preferences. Will we, they asked the question, will we keep following that direction? So the governing body, these members right here, will we keep following this direction? This is what the question that's put out in this magazine. So much may depend on how we respond to the guidance, is what they're saying here. And they said that Jehovah is providing now. And you notice they have this now kind of bolded and italicized. So now is what they're saying. So they're saying, here's their closing remarks. Therefore, let us always follow Jehovah's guidance. Remember, Jehovah equals Watchtower. Follow Watchtower's guidance, including that which is provided by men who are appointed to watch over us. So which men? Well, these men right here in this room is what they're telling the audience. So the men who are appointed to watch over us, and with an extension, the elders, all the elders. We're going to look at that right hand thing. And they said, and as we do, we have every reason to trust in our guide, Jehovah. Well, it's really the Watchtower, but they like to throw the Jehovah thing in. It's a high authority close. If you think of this like business and you're closing your audience, you're closing your customer on a sale, throw Jehovah in there. You'll always close the deal. Throw God in there. Jehovah in this Watchtower environment has more power than the word God. They don't give God much power, but they give Jehovah all the power. Now, so we can trust in our guide, Jehovah, who leads us away from spiritual danger and toward our destination, everlasting life, the new world. And that's what they're selling to the audience. So now I want to go back here, and I'm a stickler for understanding. So this paragraph 14 was so important to these guys that they told us in the picture to check this out. This Revelation 2 verse 1. So let's check this out and see where that brings us. Now I'm gonna pull it up in the JW Bible right here. I think I'll change my display for you guys. Now here it is. This is their Bible. To the angel of the congregation in Ephesus write, these are the things that he says who holds the 7 stars in his right hand and walks among the 7 golden lampstands. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, the 7, we can go back to that Watchtower article. We're using Watchtower Bible. They're saying here the anointed elders are in Christ's right hand. So what they're saying is that the 7 stars in his right hand. So these 7 stars in his right hand, those are the elders. That's what he's saying. He's saying these are the elders. So it says 7 stars. Now I want to show you what it says in another Bible. Well, in all the other Bibles. I use the Amplified because it gives a little meaning behind it. Now, it says to the angel, and in brackets is what the Amplified version puts in. So to the angel, the divine messenger of the church in Ephesus write, to the angel. These are the words of the one who holds firmly the 7 stars, and in brackets they have, which are angels or messengers of the 7 churches. End of brackets. So the 7 stars in his right hand, the one who walks among the 7 golden lampstands. And their words are the 7 churches. So in the Bible, 7 it means completeness all over the earth. 7. So the one who firmly holds the 7 stars, which are the angels, or the messengers of the church. So it talks about angels and messengers of the church in his right hand, and the one who walks among the 7 golden lampstands. And that's all the congregations, or all the peoples on earth, really. So now, when I look a little further at this, what do the 7 stars mean in Revelation 2 and verse 1? And you can do all the research you want. You're going to get this. In this verse, Jesus explains the meaning of the 7 stars and the 7 golden lampstands. And he says the 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches. And some students of the scriptures identify these angels as heavenly beings who serve as guardians of all the churches. And that's what I ultimately believe. is that these are literally invisible angels. So when I look at the governing body, it would just come back to our picture here, and I look around. They say we make mistakes. We're not inspired. They even went on to say that in this last 2023 annual meeting, that they're not inspired. Jeffrey Winder, where is he? He's over there. All the new guys here. So yeah, Jeffrey, that's how he views it. But he spoke for the group. They're not inspired. They make mistakes, but they don't have to apologize because it's new light. Does this sound like what's spoken of in Revelation, the 7 angels? I don't think so. Not to me. When I do my research on this, it doesn't match up. An angel is an angel. An angel's an angel. And here's the point. Is it natural to the angels that they should be moved by a movement of love toward God? But it is natural to angels that they move by love. That's how angels work. They're moved by love. Love is what moves the angels. So it says, therefore, this cannot be taken away from them. But as long as they love God, they do not sin. So therefore, angels are not able to sin. Preter non possit, whatever that means. But angels don't sin if they're called angels. Now, we read in the Bible there's fallen angels, right? But this passage in Revelation is speaking of angels that are in Jesus' right hand. These are really important angels. Like, these are the angels that Jesus is using to direct the whole earth. So again, I asked that question. I asked this question. I come back to this screen here. Is it the men in this room right here? Is it these men? Are they those angels? You see, they think they are. So back into the studio, just to kind of finish this up. I think they're rock stars, and there's a couple of reasons I think they're rock stars. These guys, in their mind, they're popular. They're on the internet. But now, if you look at the picture there, they used an old picture. They paint shopped the new guys in. Why? They have all these millions and billions of dollars of photo studios. They can make movies and all kinds of stuff. Why didn't they just take them in real life, just like they look in the annual meeting there? And you know how they've all gained a lot of weight. These guys don't look the same as they look in this picture. This picture's probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Who knows? It's an old picture. But you see, the young guys that they put in there, the 2 new young guys, look about the same age as these old guys look way back then. Is this vanity? This could be vanity. And if this is vanity, these guys are rock stars. And they want to look good in front of you guys, the audience. That's my opinion. Look forward to hearing your opinion. And until next time, keep living your life with love. Bye for now. Oh, hello. My name is Vern. Join the channel. We cover JW World News, and we give you the rest of the story. Today, we're going to the Watchtower, and we have lives on Tuesday nights and Saturdays, and an excellent community. So join the channel and watch as we crash into the Watchtower. Here it is. I see it coming. Woo! Join us as we report in on the Watchtower.